outside, you know. And so what you're seeing here, what people are seeing is it's just me. I don't have nothing to hide or nothing to try to deceive or anything else, but we've just seen amazing miracles of girls being set free. It's really a good story. I love it.
That sounds amazing. So you go to the Philippines, you bring warm food, you and your organization and several other people who are helping you, and you bring food to the bouncers, to the girls. Let's see if I understand the process correctly. And you and how the conversation go with the girls? Do you write them notes or do you invite them to the safe houses like verbally? Do you take them there personally? How the process go of interacting with the girls and taking them to the safe house?
Yeah, that's another good question. So how's it work, right?
Yeah.
So, well, when it first started, we had no idea. I mean, it was me and Becky, the Filipino gal. We'd go into these bars. We didn't know what we were doing, you know. We just walk in, we just start talking to them, and you know, you're scared, you're nervous. Like, am I going to get a knife in my back? Am I going to get a knife in my belly? You know, we were very, very concerned. But so the process right now is we want these girls to know that there is something that can help them. They all know, because they don't have education, right? They all know what it takes to work in the hospitality industry, to work in hotels, you know, to work in restaurants, to be a school teacher, to be a psychologist, whatever it is, you know, you choose, a nurse. They all know it takes education, and they know there's no way they can get an education. So here they are, tricked and trafficked into this, and they end up working there, and it's like, okay, this is my life. And so now we have a card, you know, we have I heard my phone somewhere in here. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere right here. But in my phone, I've got little things in there, and I pull out these little business cards, little calling cards. Wipe every tear, nice little picture on it, you know, and it says what we do. We provide education. We provide, you know, high school, elementary, college. We provide this, that, you know, food, lodging, you know, a daily allowance. And so we're in there. And so we have Americans or Westerners or anybody from around the world come to help us get into these bars. We go in teams. We split up. If we have a team of 25, then we get in groups of 5 or 6 or whatever. And you're always with 1 or 2 Filipino girls. Some of those escorts that are taking you into those bars used to be in the bars working.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. And they're either like, I'm in my second year of college. I came to Wipe Every Tear 2 years ago. We've had this before. I used to work in this bar. Watch this. And they'll call the mama-san, who is like the pimp manager or the manager. And the mama-san comes over and says, oh, hello, Susie, you know, whatever her name is. Susie, how are you? And then she'll say, I used to work here, right? And they go, yes, she used to work here. Now she's with Wipe Every Tear. And so we have that. So we're in there, and one thing is you think, okay, they speak in their language. Yeah, officially they have another language, but they also teach English in the schools. And so everyone knows some English. And the nation speaks English really, really well. Mm-hmm. And that's why in America anyway, we use the Philippines, businesses use the Philippines for call centers. I mean, it's just, and around the world, there's German companies, there's French companies, they use the Philippines because they have such good English. And it's cheap labor, so they do that. So we just sit there and we just start talking to them. We don't start talking about what we do right away. We know we're friendly. We tell people, let's smile, let's go and let's party, let's be happy. Let's take on the joy of the Lord. And we do. And we're in there and we're laughing and we're, you know, just having a great old time in this terrible, terrible bar. And so the girls are dancing up on the stage, and they rotate them through every 30 minutes, by the way. You got a new group of girls every 30 minutes, and they rotate. They have so many rotations. And you call these girls, you can call, okay, let's call off this girl. You call them to your table, your area, and you buy her a drink, and that could be If she wants to drink alcohol, we buy her a beer or whatever, wine, or oftentimes they don't want to drink. They like, I'll have a Coke, mango juice, whatever. You buy that. She gets a commission off of that, so that's where she earns some money. And you just start talking to her. And you just start talking just normal stuff like, hi, what's your name? My name's Kenny. Hi, nice to meet you. And oftentimes I'll, shortly into the conversation, we're talking and I'll say, and I'll go, and I'm happily married. And at that point they're like, why did he just show me his ring? I mean, this is not that kind of place, right? And remember, there's loud music going on and there's people everywhere. It's just a very party atmosphere. And we just start talking to him. We say, well, I'm not here for sex. In fact, oftentimes I've said, I'm not here for you, but I'm here for you. And yeah. See, you got it right away, right? Yeah. So imagine someone whose English is not quite there, but I discern that these girls, like the girls that really know English really, really well, we're like 5 minutes into the conversation, and I go, I just want you to know, I'm not here for you. And I'll say, I'm not here for sex. I'm not here for you. And then I stop, but I'm here for you. And I look at them, and I've had some immediately well up their eyes, they get tears, and their tears start coming down. And I go, I'm here, our team is here to help you. And we pull out our card, and say, we're here with Wipe Every Tear. This is in English. You speak a little slower. You speak much slower than what I'm speaking to you now. And you speak slower, and you do this. And then we have that Filipina girl, and she's over here, she's over there talking to some other girls. And you say, come on over here, come on. And she comes over, and then she starts speaking in her language. After that which we've spoken, tears are coming down. They start asking the questions. So we just say, how many kids do you have? Half of them have children. We talk about kids. Where are you from? Where do you live? What are your hobbies? And then we say, what are your hopes? What are your dreams in life? And we try to pull out of them the dreams and the hopes that they have. Oftentimes they say, well, you have to kind of help them get there, because it's hard to dream in poverty. It's hard to dream. But the girls will say, I want to be a high school teacher, history teacher. Really? I've had this happen because I was a teacher. I was a teacher. You were a teacher? Yes. And my wife was an elementary teacher. She is. And so you just start relating to them. And you start seeing that you're a good guy, a good lady, whoever you are, right? You're a good team, you're good people. And then we just start, we're praying for them, we're just saying, oh God, touch their hearts, God. Touch their hearts, God. And it soften them. And so, of course, not every girl comes out. Only a fraction of the girls come out to be a part of Wipe Every Tear. And then we do these things when we do our mission trips where people come from all over the world to join. We take them to we throw banquets. We say on Wednesday, that could be on a Saturday, on Wednesday afternoon, we're going to throw a banquet. We'd like to have you come. And we give them this card that says banquet, and it tells them a location, 10 o'clock in the morning, the banquet, because they work in the evening, so you have to do afternoon stuff. So 10 o'clock, 10 to 1, and they come. And we'll have sometimes over 100 girls come. 100 girls come. We feed them a great meal, and it's fun, it's uplifting, it's light, it's versus the dark, dingy bars. And we talk to them about what we offer. We'll sing songs. We'll just tell them the hope that is in us to help them, give them a new life. So I know it's a long answer to a short little question, but we just communicate with them and just give them hope and invite them to the next thing. And then they see that. Then it's quieter, and then they get to talk to us individually. And we have a lot of our girls there. They give their testimonies about, like, I'm from this province. I was born in poverty. I had a 4th grade education. I was working in this bar at the age of 23 or whatever. Wipe Every Tear came in. They talked to me. I'm now a graduate of Wipe Every Tear. And that's how it works.
Wow. That's amazing. It's really, really incredible. So the mental image that I have right now is like those girls and those people, they're just trying to survive, and that's the mean
Yeah.
they found
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.